Hello again, and this is literally a straight continuation of the last game and video because my computer froze again. I have no idea what's causing it. It is annoying.
You're right. I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, I would sacrifice food and sleep to treat them. The debt that Vash owes to the underworld rests with me. All I can do is help everyone to the best of my ability. To the
Ugh, so stubborn. In that sense, you're no different from your crazy brother.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. Your actions today have saved many underworld families. I'll find a way to dispose of Vash's leftover reagents. Next time the Mutual Aid Society wants to whip up a quack cure, they'll be out of luck. Let's go back to town. I still owe those patients an explanation.
It's still early. Where to now? Uh-oh. It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha. Let's hear what they're saying.
What are you saying, Doctor? The wonder medicine is out of supply?
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain. Your ailments need rational, scientific treatment. Relying on pseudo-medicines will only worsen your condition.
Rational and scientific, huh? The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patients.
How dare you speak to Dr. Natasha like that? Where are your manners?
Ma'am, please think for a moment. How can you still be siding with her? That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be? How can she?
I understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment. I will find a way to access more medical resources and help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
The surface. I almost forgot that you were an overworld big shot.
Have some respect for Dr. Natasha.
If it's respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder medicine fast. If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vash. I'm out of here.
Well, someone's salty.
I wish you all a journey that is free of illness. Oh, you're here. I apologize. That must have made for uncomfortable viewing.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. If I were in his shoes, I may well have had the same reaction. Now I need to focus on treating the patients and dispelling their doubts. Let's leave it for now. I'll feel a lot better once I've gotten rid of this mess that Vash left us. Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vash's whole story. If there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate to ask.
Was he your biological brother? That's a weird question, but okay.
No, but I used to think we were so close that we may as well have been. I, actually grew up in the orphanage. It wasn't until I was adopted by an overworld family that life changed for me. My adoptive mother always saw me as her own flesh and blood, and Vash loved me like a sister. My adoptive parents belonged to a prominent medical family. As kids, we were exposed to all kinds of medical texts. When we were older, both of us got straight into Belobog's medical school. We were on a path into the medical profession. He was gentle and introverted. But when it came to work, he could be absurdly obsessive, like a completely different person. Whenever I made a mistake in an experiment, he'd bite my head off. And then a while later, he'd apologize and comfort me. He was conflicted in that way. I didn't know he had leftover reagents in Rivet Town. I was shocked when you told me. If you fail to make a clean break with the past creeps up on you. That's a long story. Ever since he was little, Vash had always wanted to develop a medicine called blizzard immunity. He saw the human body's vulnerability to cold as a disease, and wanted to cure it so that humanity could survive the eternal freeze. If he succeeded, people would be able to leave Belobog and rebuild their homes in the snow plains. I do admire his vision and perseverance, even though blizzard immunity always seemed unachievable to me. I knew his research in the overworld wasn't going well. I used to write to him and ask him to come down and stay with the kids in the orphanage for a while. I thought it might help take his mind off his research. But I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person. It changed.
Changed him?
During his stay in the underworld, he met patients affected by fragmentum corrosion with mild symptoms. Compared with non-patients, their bodies reacted differently to hot and cold. And that fascinated Vash. He began to simulate mild fragmentum corrosion, thinking that it could lead to breakthroughs in developing blizzard immunity. Those reagents of his aren't cure-alls for critical illness. That doesn't exist. Vash made the reagents to mitigate the suffering of his patients in the short term. A convenient way for him to observe changes in his test subjects. But behind my back, he had been doling out the reagents to residents who were kept in the dark. When it finally struck me that something was wrong, his terrible research had already turned him into a madman.
He lost his last shred of humanity.
Indeed. And it all happened under my nose. How ridiculous. My judgment was clouded by trust in a loved one. When his experiments were exposed, I spent a long time with Oleg discussing how to handle the aftermath. This was shortly before the underworld was sealed off. There were hardly any Silvermane guards remaining. We spent ages trying to find a way to handle Vash. In the end, Oleg suggested that we banish him and permanently deny him access to the underworld. Had his victims found out the truth, Vash would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders. I was young and weak at the time. Oleg must have worried about how I'd react to such a scenario, or he wouldn't have suggested banishment.
Banishment isn't a particularly harsh punishment. Well, I guess if you're going to storm. But
I
you did the
hope
right thing.
so. The day I learned the truth was the day I no longer recognized my brother. Oleg and I took Vash to the overworld. He made his final request to us. To take him outside the city to the snow plains he'd always wanted to conquer. His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. I've been telling myself that Vash is dead ever since. Forgive me. I'm not good at telling stories. Vash was a terrible brother and a worse doctor. That's all you... Let's call it a day. Thank you for...
Oh, well, that's for voting. Oh, right here. Oh. Ooh, lots of them. Let me grab some other work first. Simulated universe. What? Uh. Double drop rate? Can we dribble it? What happened? Slightly. Never before seen creature. Trees? Wanted to rip him apparently. Are you hacked? Don't worry, I didn't open it. Oops. It looks nice. Nothing epic, I guess. I roll.
Clocking off.
Hello. You're the one talking to me. Pitch Dark Hook the Great sent me? No, did you have urgent matters for me?
You! Hey, you! Stop! You are now a conscript of the moles.
Who are you?
What? You kidding? It's me! The second in command of the moles? Julian of 1,000... You know what? No. It ain't the time for this. We got trouble. The boss went to the Great Mine along with her Diggertron, and she refused to let anyone go with her. I feel like she's doing something dangerous. You have to go check on her for us.
Diggertron?
Diggertron is Diggertron. As long as the boss has it with her, you can expect a good fight. Fursman is in the mines. It seems like the boss heard some bad news about him and then just ran in there. There's lots of bad guys in the mines. Miss Natasha said kids ain't allowed to go in. Go check on her for us now.
Who's Fursman?
He's Hook's daddy.
Oh.
And he's like a daddy to everyone in the moles. He's like a great person.
Oh, don't worry, I'll head there right away.
Thank you. Please hurry.
Why do they sound so worried?
Calm down, calm down. We're all here to work for a living. Why not sit down and talk it out?
Save it! We treated you as our leader, but look how you treated us.
Such a rat.
You sold the intel about the vein to Antonia, but we discovered it first.
Traitor!
Well, nothing to s-
Go away, you brutes! Don't bully my daddy!
Oh, little Hook? Oh, no.
Daddy?
Yes, I told Antonia about the vein, but I was the first one to discover it. I have the right to do anything with it.
It's only because you have that detector. Let's see who's boss when we take-
Back off! I was thinking about the bigger picture.
Well, I think someone needs to
You'll never lay a finger.
I'm here. Everybody stop.
It's you! Come in.
Another punching?
Really? They think they know who we are by now.
Choose him to strike.
Ugh. Need to take slow.
Time for an overhaul.
Daddy, are you hurt?
Just a few scratches. How about you, Hook?
Don't worry about me. I have Diggertron. No one can hurt me.
How small are her feet? The dude's boots do not look comfortable now that I'm looking at them.
Good. That's good.
I barely felt a thing.
I remember. You are the...
Blah blah blah. It's no big deal.
The conflicts between the vagrants and the mining team have lasted for quite a long time. Even if you have just temporarily mitigated our rather tense relationship, it is greatly appreciated.
Daddy, let's go to the old witch's clinic. You're seriously hurt.
But the vein detector that rapscallion was after, somebody already stole it from me. I need to keep searching, otherwise I might never see it again.
Head to the clinic. Don't make Hook worry.
It's just a tool. I guess I should let it go. Let's head to the clinic.
It's still early. Where to now?
I've taken care of your wounds. I'm running short on medical supplies these days, though, so behave yourselves and stay away from trouble. You hear me? Don't pretend you didn't hear that, Hook. I'm talking to you.
Hook wasn't the one that caused trouble. It was those bad guys. We were just defending ourselves. Ask him.
The boss is always right?
See?
You are gonna spoil that kid. That's enough for now. I'll say this one last time, Hook. If you cause any trouble again, I'll take Diggertron away. Do you understand?
Hook understands.
The boss of the moles should stick to her word. I have patients to take care of. See you later.
Thank you again. If it weren't for you and Dr. Natasha, Hook and I probably would have been in big trouble.
What happened exactly?
Well, a few days ago, I found a geomarrow vein using a vein detector, and I sold this info to Antonia, a supervisor of the mining team.
We know we've met.
Then, those vagrants heard about it and accused me of being a traitor. They believe that since I'm also a vagrant who came from another mine and ended up in here for a living, I should naturally be on their side. The mining team could not agree with that, of course. I'm just too old for this.
Oh, looks like she's getting ideas.
Daddy? Are we short on money? Why did you do that?
My poor child. Daddy is old now. Who knows how long I can stay by your side? I have to start preparing for your future. People say I'm selfish, think I'm a traitor, but it doesn't matter to me. All you need to know is when I'm gone, you will have the money to take care of yourself and survive on your own.
Daddy.
Forget about it. Since I've got the money from the mining team, I have nothing to complain about now. It's just a shame that I lost my vein detector. It was indeed a treasure.
Someone stole it?
I guess so. It's an ancient relic that can detect geomarrow veins. It's very rare. I haven't seen a second one in my life. I often carried it around looking for a new claim. I suppose some villains must have taken notice. Anyway, I guess I don't need the detector anymore. The less trouble, the better. I shouldn't care who stole my device. Whoever it was, I hope they get good use out of it.
Hook seems to be giving me a look like, I want to talk to you outside the clinic now.
Like they actually moved her eyes.
So that's why people call eyes the windows to the soul.
Dude, I'm just gonna go outside for a moment.
Wait! Hook needs you to help with something.
Leave it to me.
Well, I haven't said what we're gonna do, but that's the spirit. You truly are an honorary member of the moles.
Like, we couldn't predict he wants to go find it.
That detector is Daddy's treasure, so I gotta get it back. You'll help me, won't you?
As long as you behave yourself.
All right, then. I'll be waiting for you at the shelter in the mine, big brother. I mean...
Oh.
Ah.
What did you just call me?
See ya!
Oh, that's adorable. Peek. Of course.
Too slow, honorary member of the moles. You should have gotten here before Hook. Let me introduce you to Sweta. She is Daddy's most trusted miner.
Not at all. Mr. Fursman trusts every vagrant, and every one of us trusts Mr. Fursman. But after what happened over at that geomarrow vein, the atmosphere at the shelter became a bit tense.
I'm here to find Daddy's treasure, his vein detector. I heard that someone stole it. Is that true?
Well, I would guess that's probably true. After the conflict in the mine, Wildfire gathered everyone out of the shelter and took a head count to check on the wounded. 4 people were not there. When we returned to the shelter, Mr. Fursman's detector was gone. We searched all around the shelter but found nothing. I guess one of those 4 people was the thief.
I'm guessing it's Peek. Picked the wrong time to commit the crime.
Indeed. Now we can narrow down the scope of our search considerably. We vagrants have our dignity too. I'm sure we will catch the thief, but... Actually, we've already asked those 4 suspects about it. But they all claim to not have stolen anything. Of course, we could never expect thieves to confess and turn themselves in, right? In my opinion, one of those 4 was lying.
There can't be more than one?
Doesn't seem likely. All 4 suspects are at the shelter. If you're feeling confident, why not give it a try? Maybe you can determine who the thief is.
Adults are so dishonest. Hook's gonna question them one by one.
Don't you have to work?
Well, well, well. What's this? Playing detective, are we?
Yep.
Spill it! Did you steal my daddy's detector?
You little brat. How dare you label me a thief? Someone needs to give you a good lesson on manners. I'm an honest and decent man. I'd never do such a shady thing.
Anyone can say that. If you really didn't steal anything, then just answer our questions.
Oh, you have a temper, huh? All right, I'll spare a couple minutes for your little detective game.
What were you doing when the crime occurred?
I'm a cook. What else would I be doing? Don't you notice the smoky cooking smell all over me? It's just that I happened to be out shopping for ingredients at that time. Otherwise, who'd want anything to do with this kind of thing?
What did you become, Mr. Fursman?
That old Fursman was kind to me. When we were at Rivet Town, he put me in charge of the whole mining team's food supply. And it's because I trusted him that I came to this mine with him. I mean, I didn't expect he would take that money for himself. Anyway, he found that geomarrow vein by himself, so I won't blame him for not sharing. But you know, what he did was not like the old Fursman I knew. Well, I don't want to be a snitch, but out of my respect for Fursman, I'll tell you a secret. The helper over there, I saw him sneak into Fursman's tent and come out holding a box. See? Isn't he the most suspicious one?
I believe you, but not me to judge.
I don't care if you believe me or not. I've told y'all it.
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
Nope. I'm no thief.
Really?
Ask away. Let's not waste time.
What were you doing?
Didn't notice anything.
What do you think of him?
Good man, but a bit of a cheapskate.
Did you see the detector?
Nope. What detector?
Hey, would you mind talking?
What? I always talk like this.
I don't feel like she's the... I know.
That was cute, quick and easy.
Hook?
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
What? Oh, if I'd known I would become a suspect, I wouldn't have gone out at that time. How foolish of me.
Relax, we're just checking off all the boxes.
We just need you to answer a few questions.
Okay. Nothing special. Oh dear, oh dear. I know that's a... Mr. Firstman. He's a good... Oh no, oh no. I'm a detector. Is that all the questions you have? Have I... Oh dear.
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
What? How could you say that? You're gonna make me angry. You know what a businessman values the most? Reputation. If your slander ruins my reputation and harms my business, you'll pay for that.
Well, then answer our questions. We'll decide if we believe you or not.
I have the right to remain silent. I withhold... No.
Ugh.
Calm down, Hook.
You little brat. Here, how about we make...
Yeah.
Hey, I like your style. Customers, I went into town to restock. Nothing out of the ordinary, right? I restock on a regular basis, everyone knows that. I was wondering why there was nobody at the shelter. Fursman is an old customer of mine. We're all neighbors. We've known each other for a long time. Look, the cook is definitely the thief. I'm sure about that.
Why are you so sure?
In my line of work, I've learned to read people. And something's
Don't worry, I've written it all down for you. The cook said the helper did it. The tailor said it wasn't her. The merchant said it was the cook, and the helper said it wasn't him.
Well, the helper seemed too nervous to have done it. Merchant? Well, if merchant lies, then he won't get much business. Taylor didn't really give much to go on. So, I guess the cook was the most suspicious?
I don't... Come on. Let's go.
Is he already gone?
Huh? Where's the cook?
Beats me. I saw him running out in quite a panic.
That guy... Oh, yeah. I saw Mr.
He's just trouble on legs. Sampo.
Follow Hook! Mr. Sampo should be that way. Mr. Sampo's always at the clinic hanging around Miss Natasha. Hook thought he was really sick or something. If he's working with the thief, then he's also a bad guy.
He might actually be a bad guy. Oh, she runs too. That makes things easier.
My friend, are you serious? This device is quite rare. Are you really willing to sell it to me at such a low price?
No, why are you making this so complicated? Do you want it or not? Just tell me.
You two stop right there. Pitch Dark Hook the Great has arrived.
That guy's a thief. He's trying to sell something he stole.
Oh boy, I knew it was too good to be true. I gotta make this clear. I have nothing to do with this fella. You have to trust me. Miss Hook, please, don't point that thing at me. It's scary.
Hey, how can you sell me out like that? We had a deal.
You stole Daddy's treasure. Diggertron will not spare you.
This is all that old Bursman's fault. Just because he has this device I'm holding, he can make a fortune. It's not fair.
That's actually slightly intimidating. The whole...
You stole Daddy's treasure. Diggertron will not spare you. You.
Well, it seems you guys have some issues to sort out, so maybe I should leave.
There's no reason for you to steal it.
What kind of a reason are you looking for? With the underworld in such a sad state, how are we supposed to survive if we don't resort to robbing and stealing?
I'm guessing I was supposed to do this quest earlier.
Anyway, I got...
You got some guts, taunting us yourself.
Diggertron, get ready.
I've no interest in conflict.
Oh, surprised we can get like a temporary hook.
This is our chance.
Wait for the tiles.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You sure talk tough for someone who can't fight. Come on, hand the detector over to Hook. No, Daddy's treasure! It's broken!
Can it be repaired?
Hey! Now this is Sampo's time to shine.
You're still here?
Of course! I wouldn't want to miss out on seeing you and Miss Hook's acts of heroism, would I? Listen here. There's a fellow in Bouldertown they call Balloway the Miner's Lamp. He's an appraiser. Although he claims that he doesn't do appraisals anymore for ancient relics, he actually still does a bit behind the scenes for ones that are of especially high value. I think this device of yours is probably worth a lot. It might be a good idea to try your luck with Balloway. Here's a trick. First, pretend that you want to sell it for a low price, then wait for him to excitedly fix the device for you. After it's fixed, tell them you changed your mind and you want to keep it for yourself. This business tactic is what I call a bait and switch. Pretty clever,
If you've done it before, though, he might see right through it.
Alloway the miner's lamp. Let's go into town to find.
Have a safe trip.
Surprising that he's actually being helpful.
It's still early. Where to now?
I'm already retired from appraisal.
Oh, look at this! The detectors.
Oh, ho, ho.
Yes, look extra.
This device. I think this is probably beyond repair. But still.
Can you tell me more about it?
The detector's probe is gone. It's like searching for something without eyes or ears. Who's going to want a pile of junk? I don't believe any other stores.
Maybe we should let Fursman decide what to do with it.
All right then. Let's go find.
That's unfortunate, but... Huh? When did I get this?
Where have you been, Hook? I was just about to go looking for you. Come on, let's go home. I'll cook some salt-baked rock crabs for you.
Yeah, crustaceans.
What's wrong with this kid?
We found the vein detector.
Vein detector? The one I lost?
Big Brother and Hook helped Daddy catch the thief that stole it. But Daddy's detector is broken. It's all my fault. If only I could have found it sooner.
So it was stolen. You're not hurt, are you, Hook?
I'm fine. Daddy, can you see if your detector still works?
The geomarrow probe is damaged. I'm afraid this thing won't work anymore.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I didn't help one bit.
What are you apologizing for? Thank you so much for looking out for me, Hook.
But Daddy's treasure...
Don't cry, Hook. Daddy's true treasure has been here all along. It was never lost or broken.
It is an adorable treasure indeed.
Even you know what it is?
The detector helped me find lots of geomarrow veins, and it saved the mining team a lot of money. In that respect, it was a very good thing. But at the end of the day, the detector is just a tool. A true treasure must have irreplaceable importance to someone.
Hook doesn't really understand.
That's okay. I'm saying some things that might seem strange, but you will understand someday.
So, the treasure Daddy's talking about
is still happily running and jumping around.
Dad, you're not allowed to see her cry. Go away.
Oh, the cliche but still cute. Okay, new treasure. New mission. Okay. Ah. That's for next time, though. How many of those do I have anyway? 56. I'll do one just cause. Oh. Ooh, a Harmony character. I don't have one yet. So Jesus is port. An ally, so it's only one?
Are today's records different from yesterday's? Probably.
Oh, no.
Very different?
Never mind. I thought she was,
Probably not.
I might have some other harmonies. I thought she was the element I don't have yet. She's a physical. I have 2 harmonies. Darn. Well, it's still level her up just to get free stuff.
While devotion to public tasks is a must, this fatigue is somewhat overwhelming.
I wonder when we meet her. A judge. Alright then, well. Kinda short, but like,
Nice.
I'll probably be doing this one and the previous one at the same time, so yeah. Toodles.